recognize it, but what we're doing is painting a picture of a schizophrenic God that was one way here and one way there.
Right.
Yeah.
Two different ways. He behaves two different kinds of ways.
Like he changed his mind.
Right, like he's unstable. Maybe this God needs some meds. Right? He doesn't really know who he is. He doesn't know if he's love or not. Right? And then he sorted it out, and now he's this way. No. He was the same, but we didn't see him. And that's why John goes into and says, listen, no one has seen the Father but Jesus.
Right.
He has come to declare him to us.
Right.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So Jesus saw the Father. Nobody else saw God for exactly the truth about who he was. Some people saw a glimpse, but nobody saw the whole truth.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus comes and reveals the Father.
Mm-hmm.
So if what you're busy thinking about the Father from the Old Testament Scriptures doesn't line up with what you see in Jesus, then you're misunderstanding the Scripture.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So unless you see Jesus doing it, you can't say you saw the Father doing it. Right?
Correct.
Because Jesus came and says, I don't do anything that I don't see my Father doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And he did everything he saw his Father doing. So, unless you can find what you're believing about God in the Old Testament Scriptures manifested in Jesus, that's a great indication to you that you want to sit and talk with God and ask him, what do these verses actually mean?
Amen.
What's being revealed here?
Yeah.
Because I'm missing it. I see something that it looks like you did this, but I don't see that in Jesus. So what's the disconnect?
Right.
God gets happy. He gets a big smile on his face. What does it say? It says it's the glory of God to conceal a matter. It's the glory of kings to search a matter out.
That's right. Honor of kings.
He gets happy, man, when people want to know, what does this say? Why am I missing it? Where's the disconnect? He gets happy because he's always trying to reveal anyway. Right? Imagine you're always trying to explain something to somebody, and now you get somebody that comes and wants to understand. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's like your little boy. You've been trying to teach your little boy your whole life, or your little girl, and they're busy with their toys. They don't have time for you, whatever. They're not to that place. But then one day they turn 6 or 7. Those 3-year-old toys aren't good anymore, and they come and jump up and sit on your lap, want to hear your stories, and want to be taught.
That's
you get
right.
the big smile on your face.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how it is with God.
Yeah.
Right? And so what we've done is we've taken those scriptures in the Beatitudes, the Sermon on the Mount. We haven't put them in their proper context. We haven't put them in just the context of what's happening there, but we haven't put it in the context of the whole of the scriptures in the Bible, which prophesied of a law that would come from Zion. Right? Not from Sinai.
Right.
From Zion.
Right.
And that Gentiles and Jews would flock to it.
Yep.
Now, what was that law? Which law just means teaching.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?